Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the news.
Yes.
Yeah. How's everybody doing this morning?
Everybody's awesome.
Everybody's awesome?
Yeah, everybody's chiming in.
That's always good. Let us know what the weather's like. Fang dropping in, saying 41 and cloudy in East Tennessee. I accidentally clicked on tomorrow's post. Yes. Sorry. Try to get those up so that.
Well, here in Florida, it's 66. The high is gonna be 73.
You know, we totally skipped over the weather intro.
Yeah, man.
You have it?
Yeah.
I don't want to deny it. I don't want to deny anybody the pleasure. All right, hold on. All right, there we go. Now it's the weather. What is the weather again, Fernando?
The weather is 76. It's good.
Well, luckily my air conditioner got put in yesterday.
Very nice.
You know, now that the heat wave is coming, I can actually turn on the air conditioner, so that'll be good.
It's a heat wave coming?
I don't know, 76. Balmy in Seattle this morning. I can only imagine. 29 in Pacific Northwest. That would be why it's balmy. 46 in sunny North Carolina, getting up to 56 today. I wonder what it's going to be like in Vegas. Good morning. Buenos dias. 60 and sunny in South Carolina. It's 25. Could be.
Yes.
Don't forget to hit that like button. Of course. Do they make high top? Yes, actually they do. You can go to Vibram.com and check them out. I have 2 pairs.
Do you buy them?
Yeah, I have 2 pairs. You've seen them. The ones that I wear when I wear pants.
Oh yeah. That's right.
They actually have a winter pair now that has.
That's what I was about to ask.
I haven't bought them yet.
Yeah.
Car Gift, checking in. What's going on the other side of the world? Good evening. 66 here in South Australia.
Very good.
It's bedtime.
Yes. Done. Soon somebody's gonna tell you what to do.
Yeah. We'll talk more about that as the show goes on. Addis got something coming up. He's checking in. Wow, what's going on? Car Gift dropping everybody a hello. 35 and gloomy in Detroit. Let's be honest.
This is Detroit.
It's Detroit. There's always something in gloomy. It could be 80 and gloomy.
So when you talk about Detroit, did you say it's Michigan? Oh no, it's just has to be Detroit.
Well, considering you thought Detroit was a state.
No, I don't care. I don't know. I don't care what it's in the other side. I just care about what's
Dougie,
in Florida.
Dougie Fresh checking in at 42 and chilly in Phoenix. I was just wondering what the weather was going to, what the weather is over there. We'll be there in a month.
Right now?
Yeah, apparently it's 42. Todd Ramsey checking in. Thank you, man. Todd. 46 in Phoenix. What are the odds? They're both in the same. Him and Dougie Fresh are. All right.
So how is 42 and 46?
They live on opposite sides of the street.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. March Master Tech Expo will be gorgeous. We have some Master Tech Expo news, so you guys, you're gonna love what we got coming up. So stay tuned for that. As always, 25 in Ottawa.
Ottawa what?
I mean, KS looks like Kansas.
Kansas?
But I don't think it is. Ottawa is Canada. So
I was thinking kicker.
Morning, y'all. We'll just go with that. Morning. Good morning, sirs.
Good morning, guys.
Sydney. Sydney. So there. That's what Sydney checking out.
I want to go to Sydney.
It's always cold when I go. Well, it's because you bring the cold. Kansas. It was Kansas.
Exactly.
Thank you. just. I mean, I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking Kansas. So.
Kansas.
Good morning, everyone. Hey, listen, guys, we do this little thing called the news show, and we've, of course, scoured the interwebs, which basically means we went over to CE Outlook and checked out to see what she's been talking about. That's right. She put up some news. Yeah. And, well, we got it for you. For those of you going, what do you mean? That would be she.
That would be
Amy right there.
Amy.
Happy moment for Deanie. So, anyways, we got some news. Let's jump right into it. Drop this guy here.
Don't drop it. Just put it up.
Well, it's hot. I got to drop it like it's hot. All right, so come over here. We'll move ourselves down here in the bottom corner. Maestro. First Maestro deck from this brand.
Yes.
This is so this is for a Harley. this is
yeah,
this is a big deal because SoundStream and what we call third tier brands like this have just not embraced iData.
Yeah, I think it's been hard for them to trying to get it. Yes. Okay.
You know, well, I mean, because, you know, you look at like Nakamichi and you look at like Boss and these other brands that it's like, I personally feel that adding Maestro interfacing to these brands is it's a big move for them because it kind of takes them out of like generic, as it were.
Yeah.
So here's SoundStream that is stepping up, embracing it, fully interactive. Now, keep in mind, one of the reasons why a lot of people are shy to the Maestro is because that page right there where it shows the gauges and stuff, you have to design that. That is not something iData does for you. iData will give you the information. They'll give you a template, but you have to make it yours. Yeah. And so there's a cost to that not everyone is willing to put in. Because, you know, you have to hire, you know, if you don't have one, you have to hire a designer. So,
and how it's going to work. Definitely. So that's, yeah.
Well, yeah, and look, and cool stuff like that. Right. So anyways, SoundStream is the first to hop into bed and actually make a piece that uses Maestro interface, and I think it brings it to a whole nother level. This is for a motorcycle, I understand. However, it's a custom-built piece specifically for that.
Yep.
Which means we could start to see other things. You know, SoundStream goes down the road, they make a Harley. The next thing you know, they're making a Jeep. Then they have a Chrysler. And then they're making truck radios. Yeah. But they're all iData interface compatible, which there again validates a lot of what they're doing.
Yeah.
So
if you have a 2014 or a newer Street Glide, Electro Glide, Ultra Classic, Rock Glide, hey, this is the radio for you.
Yeah. And as Ada so eloquent put, this is a big deal. This is a big deal. I mean,
you know I'm a big deal, right?
I know you're a big deal. I don't know if, you know, I think McNulty's a bigger deal. Just saying, you know. So anyways, that's actually really awesome news. We're glad to see it. I know for some of you guys are like,
check it out, yeah.
But this actually, as far as consumer goes, this is even bigger because you know, more
Apple
and more
CarPlay, Android Auto, and all that stuff that you always
more and more radios that become iData compatible just means we have more and more options to buy. So
and Sirius XM capability. Look at that.
Oh gosh. They're investing back in the company, so it should bring them up a level. Exactly.
Hey, why not?
This is probably going to be open this up for some of their car units. Exactly. So I mean, once they've done the research, it only makes sense. So we'll see what the future has. Moving on to the future. Oh, not that one. That one's last. Oh. Sorry. We're really? Jumping ahead. Come on, man. Jumping ahead. MSC, which is the rep firm that handles Blam. They handle Audio-Tech Fisher, which is Helix, as you can see here, Brax.
Blam.
I got the Blam.
Match.
That's the one I was looking for.
And Stinger Radar.
Yes.
So don't forget.
Well, that wasn't relevant to this conversation. Anyways, they're shipping high-end systems for vehicles specific. Now, specific vehicles. There
for specific vehicles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, the joy of doing the joy of doing 9 o'clock news. Anyways, this is something they've been talking about doing since the get-go. Is one of the things that makes MSC unique is they actually have a retail store in Canada, MSC of Calgary. So that means that they have cars coming through there all the time, and this is allowing them to build platforms that they can then package together and sell. So what we're going to be getting here first off is an F-150 kit that is going to come with everything: the harness, the brackets, the amp racks, the speakers, the tune, everything that you could possibly want, all in one box of high end. That's the key here. This is not going to be $2,500.
No,
this is going to be expensive, but there's a customer for that. And it's going to come with the interface. So everything that you could possibly want. The bracket is going to be made out of aluminum. They're taking it to the nth degree. They're really, when they say high-end systems, this is what they're trying to do.
Well, if you go and read the whole article, they're going to start from $3,500 to, 65, probably more. I don't know. But this is great.
It is great.
When we went to see the facility here in Arizona, we saw it. Yeah. We saw it, the brackets, and that was great. I like it.
They make a system for the Unleashed F-150, the one that has like 20,000 speakers in it.
35,000. Yeah.
Yeah, 35,000 speakers. Yeah, they make a set for that that we've been shopping around. Anytime we get someone that comes in with one of those, it's like, you need this.
So again, if you have an F-150 18 and up, love Helix and Blam, whatever you have, hey, check them out. Yeah.
So, it'll be interesting to see how this pans out. I mean, I'm
no,
excited
it's great.
for it. Yeah,
it's great. It's a full system. You don't have to think about. Yeah, you don't have to think about nothing.
All right, moving on to something that's really cool. Oh man, we're right there on the way. I'm gonna go ahead and
just kick it out.
I'm gonna put it up here on the top because we can. Actually, I was gonna say, let's just go to that. We know what it is.
Yes, exactly.
Master Tech Expo is coming up March 8th. This week, we dropped the names of the 8 competitors that are going to compete in the Clean Wire Challenge. We'll also be reminding you of those on Saturday, so we can give them extra time for those of you. But that wasn't the news. Actually, that was the news. You know what? Hang on. Where's that at? You know what? Let me do this. I don't want to deny them. Let's go back over to here. And we'll try that. So the 8 competitors in the Clean Wire Challenge are Marty, Angel, Danny, Pierce, Phil, Eduardo, Jason, and Dan. We're pretty excited. We announced those this week. However, we also get the privilege of announcing the build-off team. So there's a bunch of challenges happening all at once. You have the build-off, you have the wire challenge, you have the alarm challenge, and then at nighttime you'll have the LED challenge.
Yep.
Anybody that is going can enter the LED challenge. I strongly recommend, if you're going, do some cool LED crap. It's got to fit in your suitcase. It's got to be 12 volts. They're going to have power supplies there for you to hook up to. Why would you not? I mean,
if you want to compete on the alarm, you can still compete.
Yes, that's a Viper thing. So head over to Viper, talk to your Viper reps.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the build-off teams. There's 4 build-off teams. 2 teams compete head-to-head each day. Just like with us, we have 4 teams competing each day. So we have 8 people. We have the blue team. Justin Marks, TJ Carlson, and Tyler Canada. Sorry, Tyler. I knew it. Man, I'm gonna screw up. Listen, I want to apologize because some of these names I'm just gonna screw up.
So Tyler, there you go. Red team.
Dave, Ada, Brian. Ada, of course, is the same Ada that is in the comments right now. He is going to be competing with Dave Kaz and Brian. Orange team is Peter, Andrew Evans, and Wesley.
Yep.
Andrew Evans is out of Vegas. I don't know if he's made it in any of the videos. He builds a lot of the audio control stuff when he's doing that. Green team, which is funny. John Brettel, whose color is green. You guys know John Brettel. He is the mesh man.
Yeah.
Alan Lindgren. Why did I even bother?
Yeah.
And Nick Frazier. So we got our teams. We're excited. 2 teams are going to randomly draw to kick off of who's going to go. So it could be the blue team versus the green team, the orange team versus the red team, blue versus red, green versus orange. I don't know, but they're going to compete head to head. They have like 3 hours to get this thing done and get it built. As far as what the thing is, we'll talk about that more as time goes on. I just found out yesterday. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. But this is exciting. We have our teams. Now, it's March 5th through the 8th. If you guys have not signed up for this yet, bought your tickets, bought all the fun that is going, what are you waiting for, guys? Seriously, 100%. This is not something you're going to want to miss. If you went last year and you're like, oh, no.
Bring your gloves, Ada.
Bring your gloves, yes. Definitely.
Yes, that's for sure.
I would have tried to be on Justin's team personally, but I know the blue team is a pretty.
All right, so as you see these names, pick a team.
you know, Dave is a bad. I mean, okay. So listen, all these guys are badasses.
Yes.
Okay. So this is like Super Bowl. This is straight up Super Bowl. You know. Okay, I can't even say Super Bowl because I always feel like the Super Bowl. There's always that one team. It's like, why did they make it to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
But okay, so everybody on here is like, I mean, basically builder of the year. Okay.
So for me right now, that I see blue team and red team.
Even Ada. Right here. Ada said it.
It's right.
Blue team is scary.
So
blue team is definitely scary.
So yes, like these guys. Now, orange team, I see Andrew builds. So
Andrew can build anything.
Right. So,
I mean, but that's the thing though. A lot of these guys, like Dave, can build anything. Justin can build anything.
Oh, everybody can build anything in this.
Ada can build anything, but Ada has great imagination.
Brown team.
Go Brown team. You know, Ada's got great imagination. So like, you know, he's gonna like stay up at night and Alan can build anything. Brettel is the laser god. So I mean, and there again, Alan is like the CNC master of them all. So Tyler last year, you know, showed up with one of the coolest wiring jobs ever with acrylic and all this nonsense, and he's the head guy up there in Canada at Pete's place. Yeah. Anyways,
sure.
And then TJ.
Music Car Northwest.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean,
oh dude, yes.
There's a couple guys on here I don't know. I don't know. I might know, but I don't know. So I'm kind of, you know.
But if you want to see all these guys competing, you know, live, building all that stuff, you have to sign up for Master Tech Expo March 5th to the 8th.
Yeah, the red team,
just
not so much.
Awesome. So, and more surprises are coming. Beautiful.
Can we bet on the installer race? What are the odds? We'll have to think of it.
So
anyways, this is the team. This is what they have. As far as what they're building, we'll talk more about that in the coming weeks. They do have a pretty good. It's a different challenge every year. So here's the thing that, you know, I was talking about with Brian the other day, and I know this is going to tangent a little bit from the news, but the one thing about Master Tech Expo is that every year it's different. Every year is different. So if you went last year, you're not coming this year to learn the same stuff.
No.
Every class is different. There isn't one class that is the same.
And I get it, because when you go and see the website, and if you attend last year, you probably like, oh, wow, it's the same thing. No, the website is going to be the same. So you don't have to like start looking for different things. But every single thing is different. Every single thing is different. You know, he add more stuff.
Well, and he changed everything.
He changed everything.
So one of the ideas behind it is that there's a reason to go every year, because it's not the same thing.
No.
It's not the same guy. Okay, so Andy and Ken are going to be there, of course.
Right.
Which they were there.
Yes.
Or Andy was there last year. I taught with Andy. I'm not teaching with Andy this year. Andy has a total different class this year. You know, so every year you're getting different classes.
Yes.
You know, and there again, you sign up for a path.
Yeah.
So if you did one path last year, those two, the four paths that were last year, with the exception of business, don't even exist anymore.
Yeah, but even in business,
right? But I'm saying that path still exists, but it's different people and it's different classes. So it's one of those things where it's like, I know I talk to a lot of guys. You know, I might go every other year, and it's like, why would you go every other year? It's like you're gonna miss out on so much stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Enough of that. So congratulations to the finalists at both challenges. You know, we're anxiously going to see how that plays out.
And did I tell you the breakfast, lunch, and dinner it's included?
I know the show needs to end because I need some breakfast. Okay. Moving on. Here we go. AudioControl releases public beta of their software. For those of you guys that are AudioControl fanboys, love the stuff, have a processor, this will work all the way back to day one. So if you got like an original DM608, DM810, you got a first run of the D4800, doesn't matter. This software will work all the way back to 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when those first amplifiers and DSPs came out. However, I will say this, it is a public beta. All right. Now you can still download the old software and you can download the new software. The reason for that is obviously we had a guy come in last week, didn't even know what he was downloading, started downloading crap to his stuff. He downloaded he had the wrong software to look at the DSP, and the DSP was trying to update to it was a nightmare. And he's like, dude, nothing works.
Of course.
I went out there with my laptop. I have both softwares on it. I loaded in the old software. The amplifier immediately recognized it. We updated it. Everything is good. I said, slow it down, killer. Figure out how to use the software. Then we can always move past that. So listen, if your system is sounding amazing, make sure you make a backup of it. If you like to try the new stuff, tomorrow night, you're going to want to tune into the Saturday show because we're going to go through and show you the new features that it has. Dude, just this. I was talking with Ada the other day about this because he's been playing with it, and he's like, just the feel of the whole thing is. Can
you feel it?
He can feel it. He's like, it just feels so much smoother, so much more natural. I was playing with it.
Special.
Yes, they are, Ada. But I've been playing with it. Obviously, we've been playing with it, many iterations of it over the last couple months. And yes, even though this is a beta, this is pretty solid stuff.
Now, I just want to say something. Tomorrow, we're not going deep into the
No. We're going to spend like 10 minutes on this, just going over some of the new features.
Yes.
Yeah, so it'll still be a normal show. We'll still take your questions. But that first 10 minutes of the show where we usually do rhetoric and fun stuff and whatever, we're just going to jump right into showing you guys the AudioControl DSP updates, and then we'll move on and answer all your crazy questions that you have for us. And
like
wonderful.
Right here, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Everyone has been asking for them to do a major update like this. They've finally done it. It literally has every feature that people have been asking for. Can you make it bigger?
I can.
Just hit zoom. There you go. A little less. Now, since we were talking about Master Tech, there's another show happening at this same time, which is Knowledge Fest, which is coming up.
Well, not at the same time.
Okay.
It's coming in 2 weeks.
I was getting there. Not at the same time, but the first half of the year. Okay, my bad. Anyways, Knowledge Fest is coming up in 2 weeks. We are super stressed about it because we have a ton of stuff that we've been getting ready to go there because we're teaching modern wire management. That's right. If you'd like to learn from myself and Fernando what it takes to do wiring the way we do, you're going to want to go to Knowledge Fest. It is Sunday when we'll be teaching our class. The cool thing is it's a round robin style class. We'll be teaching 3 of the exact same classes on Sunday.
Yes.
So you're going to make one of them. Also, Brian Mitchell will be doing a DSP/RTA class out of his truck. His truck is amazing. He's got like these 4 giant TVs that it's a transformer. If you don't get to go, don't worry. I will show you a picture of all of it, as well as they'll be doing some laser training off to the side with Kingpin.
Yep.
But I don't care about them. I care about us. If you'd like to learn modern wire techniques, we've got it all for you. It's going to be some hands-on stuff going on and prizes. We will have prizes. If you're smart, you can learn in Vegas to compete in Arizona. The funny thing that you say that, Ada, is like all the guys that are going into the Clean Wire Challenge have already started saying that, oh, dude, I can't wait to go to this. Yeah. I'm like,
why?
Yeah,
of course. But anyway, so that's what we're going to be.
It's not true. I'm a light. I'm positive.
Yes.
Anyways, so car gift is there you go. Getting AC since December. Awesome car gift. It's pretty cool. So anyways, if you're going to Knowledge Fest
Vegas
in 2 weeks, the 3rd through the 5th, make sure Sunday you come and see us. And hey, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, if you'd like to see us, we'll also be in the Morel booth.
Yes. So this modern wire management is going to be on Sunday in the exhibit hall. So everybody can go walk around, but you're able to go and sit down and do all that stuff.
But come to the Morel booth because we have bitchin' swag.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, you'll see that next week. We'll show you all the swag we got coming out. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the last story here real quick. This one is okay. I want to get your take on this. BMW says these screens will disappear. What they're talking about is...
I can even see them, so I can see that. Yeah.
Okay.
Disappear.
This is an ugly dash for sure.
Yes.
But what they're saying is that all these big ass screens that, like the Mercedes-Benz that has a 4-foot screen across the dash.
Yes.
The new Jeep Grand Wagoneer that has monitors everywhere. Yeah. The Tesla that has this, 22-inch screen. All that is going away in 10 years. It'll be gone.
I don't think
so. Well, okay, because BMW is a crack victim. All right.
Yeah.
They're saying it's going to go away because of the amount of accidents they cause, because they're too distracting. There's too much information on them.
Okay.
And there'll be regulation put in place, like the DOT, Department of Transportation, will come in and they will regulate the amount of, they already do that now, but they're going to really clamp down on the amount and size of this information that can be put in front of your face. It isn't in place yet. Like, nobody's talking about this. It hasn't. I'm sure it's coming up in the hallways. That's why they're publicly coming out and saying this. This is like dark chatter that they're seeing. What are your thoughts on this?
I don't think it's gonna go away. I think we're gonna move forward with all the technology, and we just have to get used to it. Like, so before, we just have a regular single DIN radio, and when the double DIN radio came out with screen and everything, it's like, no, you cannot have that, right? It's illegal to have that screen in there. How many years later, and we're still selling double DIN radios, and now they are 10-inch radios. It's going to be 15-inch radios. Car manufacturers are not going to go away with those things.
The screens will go away, but the price will stay the same.
Yeah, exactly.
So BMW isn't saying like the information is going to go away. They're talking about the way the information is displayed.
Yeah.
So they're talking about heads up. Everything's going to go to heads up type monitoring. So think about it this way, like with the current speech to tech and how it's going with with the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay.
Yes.
Just talking to the dash.
Yeah, but you have like, I'm gonna say a 2006, 2007 Lexus with the screen in here that tell you and monitor. Yes, tire pressure, engine, and all that stuff. Right, it's a distraction.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is that's why they're saying. But those have just grown and got bigger. But okay, so look at it this way: you're talking about monitoring the engine, check engine lights, tire pressures, and stuff like that. That could easily just be a HUD that pops up on the windshield and says, hey,
that's totally a crash right there. You're like, oh my god, engine light, boom.
No, but smart, meaning like the car says, oh, you're stopped at a stoplight. Okay, or like in the morning when you start up your car, that's when it goes ding, ding, ding. All the check engine lights come on. So when you're sitting in the car, you start it up, you get a pop up that says, tire pressure low, driver's side, check engine light, seatbelt not on. All those nonsensical things that just that we don't leave your kid in your car. That should just be blasted across the windshield when you oh my god. But my point is they're saying that this constant flickering lights of all of this in front of us is too much.
Yeah, I don't see. I agree. Yes, 100%. But I don't think it's gonna go away just like that. They're gonna remove all the beautiful screens that they have. Not really, but anyway.
Well, no, it's not that they'll remove them. They're just gonna evolve the situation without them.
Just gonna make it plain.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really have a thought on it. I'm kind of like, I don't see it happening either. But, hey, if we're all lucky enough to be here in 10 years, we can all look back at this story and say, wow, BMW was right. Or they were on crack, as Ada said.
Probably.
Hey, guys, that's the news. Thank you so much for giving us an hour of your time. This hour, half hour, 30 minutes, whatever of your time. Getting you guys up to date on what's happening in the world of 12 volts.
That's right.
Tonight is Friday, so go have fun. Be back Saturday night when we'll be talking on the news.
When we be talking just a regular 5-star car stereo channel.
What he said. You guys have a great day. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.